Howdy, folks, it is Diecastbuffet here again. Welcome back to another episode of NASCAR Thunder 2003. Well, the championship points, well, they're going in the Ford's direction. Literally a top 5, I think it was, effort. Nothing but Fords. It was, of course, Dale Jarrett picking up a huge win at Texas Motor Speedway. The likes of, Jeff Burton and Mark Martin trying to find their way into victory lane, but we couldn't get it. If we had one more lap, fellas, we would have gotten around Jarrett and we would have won Texas. But anyways, the show must go on. So we're going to the Food City 500. Believe it or not, this race was won by Jamie McMurray last season. We've got California, Richmond, and Kansas. Oh, yeah. So paint scheme, we're going to be running for the Food City 500. We're going to be running the primary paint scheme because why freaking not? Let's go. Alrighty, folks, so we qualified 23rd for Bristol. Pretty much this car, man, wholesale change, just completely different setup than we ran the last time we went to Bristol. Just trying different things, man, trying to keep up with the competition here. So we're going to be qualifying mid-pack. It's going to be dangerous, it's going to be difficult, but at least we'll be on the inside lane. Let's go trackside.
Welcome, everyone, to Bristol, Tennessee for today's NASCAR Winston Cup race, the Food City 500, right here on MRN. This is one of the most exciting tracks in the NASCAR Winston Cup Series. So many cars, so little space. Wouldn't you agree?
I think the old phrase, rubbing is racing, explains exactly what we're going to see in this one. Tight, fast racing with a lot of bumping and banging for position. Just what these NASCAR fans love to see.
An impressive average finish record for Audrey Clark.
Well, points. Wins are great when they come, but top 10 finishes week after week are what build your points. Heck, you can win the championship on top 10s alone if you're consistent.
Mark Martin is showing the importance of consistency this year.
It's amazing, isn't it? This guy's finishing in the top 10 week in and week out. That makes him hard to beat at the end of the year.
Jeff Burton is in the top 5 in points so far this season.
Oh, yeah, and all these guys in the top 5 are fighting hard week in and week out to gain as many points as possible. It's harder to pick up spots once you're into the top 5.
Alrighty, folks, here we go. So, we got Kurt Busch with a beautiful paint scheme. We got the neon day glow freaking Bobby Labonte car here. My goodness, this is going to be fun. So, we're already seeing this 7 car back in the top 10. He won this race last year. Quite frankly, kind of dominated, too. This is going to be fun, fellas. Bristol Motor Speedway beating and banging action. Kevin Harvick could be a upset here. In this playthrough, he only has, like, what, 5 wins, I think? So, I think Kevin Harvick could be a big upset. But, for us, though, it is absolutely points, and points. Jeff Gordon, right there. We absolutely need to keep that 24 behind us. Pretty much no matter what. Because if he goes out there and gets a top 10, we finish 20-something. We're going to lose way too many points here, man. We really got to start tightening up the points gap. Get back to being consistent. And just keep rolling with it. There's Dale Jarrett right there. That's another championship contender. So, the funny thing about Bristol, for whatever reason, is the championship points leaders, I don't know if it's in the scripting of the game, but I would say 9 out of 10 times, one of the top championship contenders drivers, I'd say maybe even 2 of them, qualify outside the top 17, the top 20. It's so weird why they qualify so back. The only thing I could think of is when EA designed the game, this is my best theory. They made it where, obviously each driver has their own skill set and their speed. It's proven that each driver, some are faster than others. That's just how it's designed, right? Well, I'm guessing for Bristol or Talladega or Daytona, how everyone qualifies, it's a little bit more random, a little bit more, random draw, so to speak, because it's equal, right? Well, I guess for this game, Bristol has more of a equal qualifying. So anyone could get the pole, is basically what I'm trying to say, is that it's not like Kansas or something where the fastest cats in the alley are the only competitive cars. I think that's what it is. It kind of evens the competition like you would see at a plate track. I mean, didn't Brian Scott get a freaking pole in like 2015 in the Cup Series? I mean, it's just stuff like that, you know? So anyways, Jeff Gordon is hounding the back bumper of the UPS Ford. I can't get nothing going with this car here, man. It's like, it's not tight, it's not loose, it's just not fast. I've been working with the acceleration, trying to get this thing to push a little bit higher RPMs. We're going to probably have to make an air pressure adjustment on the pit stop here, but what I'm hoping, fellas, is a caution to throw a monkey wrench into everything. Think about it. Last season, we didn't have the wreck frequency up or anything because, by my mistake, the game reset it. So, both of the Bristol races went pretty uneventful. Well, we have that wreck frequency, so when we go to tracks like Bristol, we can really see some beating and banging action. So, hopefully, we'll get a yellow, and that will, you know, create a little bit of some pit strategy. Lap 10 here at the Food City 500 in 2009. We're going to get an update on your top 5 right now. And your race leader is Kurt Busch, our teammate, Kevin Harvick, Audrey Clark, Mayfield, and Labonte. Well, they're duking it out there. Shout out to Mayfield there. Great top 5 run for the Dodge camp. They won this race with Jamie McMurray in the 7 car. So if they could find a way to get a top 5 with the 19... They got a good Bristol package. Who knows, they might have took McMurray's car and give it to Mayfield because Mayfield's struggling so much. Definitely could help him out. But my goodness, I mean, I feel like we're a stick in the mud here, yo. I mean, we can't even go forward, we can't go backwards, we're literally just stuck. Maybe I just gotta, you know, get more of the rhythm, you know, kind of get a vibe going. But I just feel like this car can't go anywhere, man. Maybe we gotta start roughing them up a little bit. Maybe we gotta start moving them off the bottom, you know, kind of pick them up and putting them down. Look, this car right here, we need to get around this 46, man. We're losing touch with Johnson, Gordon, and Jarrett, so we need to really get around this Bozo McGee, man. Come on, let's back up that corner, back up the corner, get some draft. Go down, go, stand on it, move them up, don't come down, buddy, move them up. There we go. That's a completed pass. Got a little bit of right front damage, but to tell you the truth, take some duct tape, some WD-40, and maybe a few pop rivets, and that bad boy's ready to go. I got Hendrick teammates right here. Gordon and Johnson side by side. Johnson going for the overtake, so it doesn't appear that Jeff Gordon really has that competitive of a race car. And you could throw in a Rusty Wallace into that mix. You know, obviously the Bristol favorite. The guy is a first ballot Hall of Famer. For him to be mired back in about 19th, that just shows you how equal the field is here at Bristol. But I don't think anyone told Kurt Busch that, because my goodness, as we just creamed the fence, Kurt Busch is shot out of a cannon here, and if he doesn't catch a yellow, this is his race to lose. I will say, I think he has one car behind him, which is Kevin Harvick, but I mean, either way you slice it, that 97's bad fast, yo. So anyways, we got to find a way to catch Gordon and Johnson here. We're going to have to make this car a little bit looser. I think that's the first thing. We got to loosen it up. We're going to have to get more acceleration. We got to push higher RPMs. It's risky, but I'm willing to take the gamble. Because we're already on lap 20 around the bend here, fellas. That means we're about 2 to 3 laps shy of a pit sequence. Look at our fuel gauge here, fellas. We're beyond the halfway point. We've got about a quarter of a tank left, so we could go just about 25 laps on a tank of petrol. So when it gets to lap 25, we're pretty much green, good to go, not have to worry about anything. I do think we're going to catch a yellow at some point, especially when cars blending to the racing surface, you know, after the pit sequence. So I'm very hesitant to pit early. I do not want to pit early. And here comes Kyle Petty and Sterling Marlin, followed by, it looks like one of the Evernham Dodges is at Mayfield. Wow. Johnson's in. He wants fresh tires. I don't like pitting early here, fellas. I just, something, the experience I've had on this game, I don't want to pit early right now. We're not bad. We're not great. We just suck right now, but that's okay. I don't want to pit yet. One, I want to make sure we guarantee we have enough fuel to the end of this race, because I've lost the Bristol night race here because of that. I just want to make sure we get to lap 25, but if we get any cautions with one of these idiots blending on the racetrack, I don't want to be on the the business end of the rifle, so to speak. So let these guys kind of do their thing. We have a little bit of fuel to burn. And if we catch a caution, it really helps us out. So I'm hoping and praying for that yellow right now, fellas. Because we're going to probably have to pit this time. Come on, come on, come on. No caution yet. Okay, let's go ahead and take our medicine. Everyone's pretty much pitted here, so it's okay. Gas it up. Alright. And we need to do our pit options here. So no damage repair. We're not wasting that. I want this thing loosey-goosey. Drop the PSI. I want full acceleration. We're making pretty much a Grand Slam change here and see if it does anything. But the one thing that I like is that we pitted late. We're going to lose a little bit of track position, I know. But if a caution would have brewed there, would have been a lap down, we'd been screwed if we pitted early. We don't have a car that's capable of driving through the field. We're going to need some sort of a caution. Something to kind of just, disrupt the rhythm and flow of this Winston Cup stock car race. So that's kind of what we're banking on here. Oh, there's Rusty Wallace there, but thank God we actually blended out exactly where we were. If not, we gained a few spots. So that's actually a God-given miracle. So that tells me that we got on pit road faster than them. And another thing I'd probably add to that is pit road was so congested. Some of those cars, when they exit their pit box, there's a bubble. And when another car is within that quote-unquote bubble, they immediately stop. So you lose a lot of time. So if 15 cars are on a front straightaway at Bristol, someone's going to get screwed. So I think that actually just played huge dividends for us by staying out. So that was actually a very, very good move. So thank you, God, for that. Kevin Harvick stretches his field, trying to catch that random yellow. Trying to do what Jamie McMurray did last year and pull a huge upset. McMurray's in now. Wow, that's interesting. I don't know if that's an engine failure or is that a scheduled pit stop for the 7 crew. Anyways, we're running 19th here. We're going to have fresher tires than a lot of people here. But the race leader, who the biff's the race leader? Oh, it's Darrell Wolf. The freaking 63 car is the race leader. Okay, so everybody and their mother is running the smoky unit gas tank because they had 5 extra laps of petrol on board. That's pretty cool. The only other thing I could think of is that maybe they were saving fuel the entire first half of the race. That's the only way you're going to have 5 extra laps of fuel. We're about a full, corner or two away from the leader, so we do need to start picking it up. But we're 18th here, and we're ahead of Gordon, so I consider that a very, very bright thing. We're going to get an update on Kurt Busch, and it is Kurt Busch here. Let's see what the rest of the top 10's doing. So let's see. We go ahead of us right here. We got over here in 10th place, got Jarrett, Michael Waltrip, Scott Wimmer. Great run for that 43 bunch. Mayfield is in 2nd place, fellas. Look, man, I would love to see Kurt Busch win this race, but if he can't win it, I'd be okay with Mayfield winning it, y'all. I think that would be a great storyline for this 2009 Winston Cup season to see Mayfield pull out a huge W at Bristol. So anyways, we're 18th there. There's a lot of lap-down cars between me and the leader. I think he could catch us, but if he does, it's going to be within a handful to go, so we could just block him as aggressively as possible. The thing is that, is the car better than it was earlier? I'll be honest with you, I don't even really feel that much of a difference. Whoa, crap, the thing bottomed out there, holy moly. We stood on it, kind of jumped the middle of the corner, and you seen that thing just kind of wheel hop. It bottomed out, wheel hopped something, and it just, oh my god, man, it went straight into the fence, yo. The car turns a little bit better, right? It turns a little bit better, but it's lacking just speed, right? It just feels sluggish. Maybe if I tried the 3rd gear trick, running 3rd gear in corner exit or in the middle of the corners, which, I mean, that very well could work. I mean, think about it. If you could run high RPMs in the middle of the corners with 3rd gear, you might be able to push out an extra 5 miles per hour. You never know. So we're not going to have to worry about the race leaders as they are just not getting through lap down cars quick enough here, which is good for us. But the battle for the top 15 is on. We're slowly starting to gain a little bit of ground here. I think Jimmy Spencer's slowing up Marlin. and Jimmy Johnson here. Pretty bad, so that's good for us. Ganassi teammates, man, they're going to have an interesting meeting tomorrow. They're blocking each other like this. Because I believe Spencer is for position, but my goodness, man. Sterling Marlin's going for a Winston Cup. Trying to get around Tony Stewart here as quickly as possible. I'm willing to get a little aggressive if need be. Sorry, Tony. There we go. Get around them. That puts us up to 17th. I want that top 15. And Jimmy Johnson. Sorry, buddy. Coming through. I want that 16th place spot, buddy. He's my friend, but oh no. Sorry, bud. We're up to 16th there. So, if we can catch both of these... Oh my God! What just happened here at Bristol Motor Speedway? Holy crap, Darrell Wolf goes up and over, flame shot out. My goodness, talk about calamity here, and it's going to be one wild restart for the win at Bristol Motor Speedway. We got a parking lot on the front straightaway. Oh my goodness, man. Calamity. What just happened here? Jimmy Spencer just destroyed the back end of our car here. The 63 car, Darrell Wolf in flames in turns 1 and 2. I mean, my God, he must have blown a tire, guys. He must have blown a tire. He hit the fence, backed into it, and I mean, nowhere to go. Jimmy Spencer gets into us on the pace lap. We're not going to be able to pit here. We have heavy damage here. My goodness, this is for the Food City 500. Did the leaders get through that? Kurt Busch is still out front. We got massive damage. My God, this thing's walking the dog up the hill. Jimmy Spencer, you ain't getting away from me, buddy. Put that damage in my car like that, man. I know it's probably an accident, but I ain't going to let him get around me like that. Look, the best thing we can hope for is 11th place here. 10th place, I would love a freaking top 10 right now, bro. But, I mean... We got a parachute in the back end of this car. I would be shocked if we get 11th place here. But through all the chaos, that actually helped us out because I think it took out one of the top cars. If I want to be honest here, Bobby Labonte's trying to get around Kurt Busch here, and we're slowly gaining on Rusty Wallace. I'm trying, yo. Come on, man. Come on. Look at the run. Come on. I want this top 10. Sorry, Rusty Wallace, but I want a top 10 in the worst way. Hey, man. You got to fight for it. You got to fight for it. You got to fight for it. Oh, he got me. He got me at the line. That was cool. Rusty gets me at the line. Kurt Busch won his second career race here. Second career race. He hasn't won a race since the first race of this entire playthrough. That was 02 Daytona 500. He finally wins again. Wow, man. What a demolition derby it was at Bristol. My God. So we barely lose the 10th place spot by the slimmest of margins, I might add. That was a $7,000 10-inch nose difference there. Kurt Busch dominates Bristol like, you know, he should. And he gets a huge win. Bobby Labonte, Jeremy Mayfield, great days for them. Kevin Harvick as well. Audrey Clark, another good run up there in the top 10. Scott Wimmer. Let's look through the field here. Where's Jamie McMurray? Where's the freaking McMurray cat at? Let's go look through here. Let's see. Ah, bro, that sucks. Jamie McMurray must have got... he must have had damage or something. He finished all the laps except, you know, him being a lap down. But that sucks for him. Darrell Wolf bringing out that huge caution. Perhaps McMurray got involved with that caution or something. That's terrible, yo. But my goodness, we survived and we advanced. We had pretty much a 15th to 20th place car and we came away with an 11th place spot. We gained a lot of points on Jeff Gordon. I'm very happy with that with 109 points. We gained 21. I'll take it, yo. Thank y'all so much for watching the video. Make sure to give it a big thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe. Upload these every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time right here on the channel. And if you want to help support the channel, make sure to go shop at Circle B Diecast and Plan B Sales. You get free shipping on anything NASCAR merchandise related. That's Diecast, t-shirts, hats, you freaking name it. Use the promo code Diecastbuffet on any orders $20 or more. You'll get free shipping, fellas. Wow, what a crazy finish there. Thank y'all so much for watching. Have a great one. Diecastbuffet, signing off.